didn't say anything. And then I don't drive a car, and then he had to drive me home back to my hotel in Los Angeles. It was like a blind date, you know, no action whatsoever. And in the car, as we're driving home with the awkward silence, with this very odd meeting, really didn't get to anything. He turns on the radio, it's soft rock, and yeah, you know what I mean. And so, RS Speedwagon's I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore starts to play, and I'm stoned out of my mind, and when you're stoned out of your mind, you do like stupid stuff, like turn the music really loud, and the music is really loud, and then you start to sing the song, which is really embarrassing and very arrogant. And then I suddenly started to cry. So here I was in a car with Ryan Gosling crying, listening to RS Speedwagon. I can't fight this feeling anymore. And I had some kind of like visual, catharsistic link to something in my mind. And I turned to Ryan for the first time in the car, and he's a very good-looking man. And I scream in his face, I know what we're going to do. We're going to make a movie about a man who drives a car at night, listening to pop music, because that's his emotional relief. And Ryan, you know, great guy he is, looked at me and said, I'm in. So, we have a few acts here with us that I want to introduce and say a few things, but you know, this guy is like my favorite alter ego. Like I said in Cannes, you know, like we look like each other. And I'm not kidding, man. So, so let's do a test. You can see who's who. So, yeah, so let's bring out Ryan Gosling. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then we got another guy, and for all you internet bloggers, I'm going to do a movie with this guy where it's going to just be like a shot of him reading the phone book, because you can do that and make it interesting. Bryan Cranston. Thank you. So now you can tell us apart. This is me and this is him. And of course, a special treat all the way from Los Angeles, and you know him very well from other stuff, I guess. And this is special interest. I'll tell you, it's pretty cool. He's going to do it. This is going to be intriguing. This is the first time ever. So I'm just going to introduce him. He's going to come out, blah, blah, blah. But, okay, Albert Brooks. What's really interesting is that Albert has decided to spend the next 3 minutes saying something really funny.
You're going to ruin your film. Just let them see it. It's like comedy. It's like the comedy from the Prime Minister of New Zealand. That's 3 minutes in Danish time.
I'm not taking tonight.
All right. Well, of course, we will be back at the end for a Q&A. So let's hear it for the record. The cast of Drive. And as they make their way to their seats, I'm going to tell you, of course, we would like to thank the festival's lead